All right. Let's see if we can get a signal from the back cave, as is tradition. And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. The stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing folks. Bring you something fun and entertaining to listen to and or watch as we do things. The Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999. Welcome you all into another edition of the lunch stream. And of course, I have my co-host with me, the one and only, the country Viking up there in that frozen tundra of the Northwest, playing around, playing hopscotch with the Sasquatch BCMs here.
Skull, y'all.
Skull, indeed. It's a good day to be skulling. And if you're new to the stream, welcome. This is an interactive stream where we hang out with you folks and answer your questions. If you have any questions you want to post to us, make sure you put the word question for any actual question, statement, or comment that you want to have us address and or answer, and we'll get that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe, as all content creators say, because it does make a difference. And let's just have some fun. What are we going to do today? Well, not much.
It's the same thing we do every day, Pinky.
I'm trying to take over the world. Yeah. So anyway, but also as an interactive stream, give your greeting. You know, we like to shout out everybody and say hello. So say hi to me, say hi to BCM, say hi to all the other skewers, and let's rock and roll. Not much going on today. We're just gonna be chilling with you guys today on a thirsty Thursday. Har, be a thirsty Thursday. Har, BCM. We be drinking the rum. Har. We did JC last night. It went well. Our opponent could not get through our front wall. Datacrons, man. I mean, as much as I hate them, I really hate them. I mean, we full cleared. We had a couple boo-boos, but I don't know if he's attacked the north. I think he did. He took out GML, but he had some problems in the south. And as hard as his defense was, I think he might be done for the day. I mean, he could still attack. I don't think he can win, though. Yeah, he already had 2 battles against Darthy Revan, and then we have 2 attacks here against this team that didn't go well. So he could clear it, but I don't know if mathematically now he could possibly win. So yeah, not good. Not good for him, and that's just Datacrons, man. Screws me, screws him, screws us all.
Yeah.
So, but the 2 boo-boos we had yesterday, was not really boo-boos. We did the trade team against SLKR, and we just didn't get the RNG we needed. And then the SLKR team, we mirrored, well, we went SLKR versus SLKR, and just the RNG got us again, and then we cleaned that up with troopers. Everything else was a one-shot. Ships, everything else we just one-shot. So we had a lot of fun yesterday, so yeah, got that squared away. For content today, we'll have the lunch stream here, and then I will put out the video from Tuesday for the Old Republic with the boys. So that'll be uploaded and for you guys to listen to for the afternoon. Then tomorrow, remember, there's no lunch stream because tomorrow night is happy hour and the Hoinsey stream, and then Saturday morning will be Jedi Academy. So those are the big streams coming up, and you never know where I'll pop up. Everyone else is streaming, so I usually jump on their stream. So there you go. Other than that, get your questions in, do all that stuff. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be streaming all day because I'm going to try to make the big Patreon push to see if we can get patrons. If we can hit the goal, then a lot of fun stuff will happen. If you'd like to become a Patreon now, it's linked in the description of the video and in the chat. And that really does help support the channel, because if we don't make anything doing YouTube, if we want to continue doing YouTube, then yeah, we're gonna have to get our Patreons up and running. So just be aware of that. That'll be next Tuesday. I'll be streaming all day, all night. So it's gonna be a long stream, and we'll see if we can raise patrons. So there you go. Other than the game, there's not much going on. We don't have conquest room between GAC. I guess I can go get a 7-star executor, I guess, if I wanted to. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I've been doing fleet battles this morning, just mainly going after snipers and stuff that I couldn't get all 3, but I took care of a couple of them. So, got them pushed their shit back. But one got past me. That old Lionheart, he's a little slippery guy. He got past me, but I was dealing with the other 2, so I just didn't have enough attacks. There's not much I could do there. You know, sometimes you can get them, sometimes you can't. You can't get all of them. But I was going in like Flynn. Can I take this guy? I'm pretty sure I can.
37.
Yeah.
I have enough tickets to do a couple more.
And BCM, as you can tell, is working hard, diligently on JMK, as is tradition.
Yes, yes, as is tradition.
That's just getting that JMK up and running. Like a shit.
Yeah, I actually did get through my yak last night and got full cleared full cleared one shot his whole board, and so far they've only attacked once. So
Oh, very nice. Bring you in. Hopefully we take this motherfucker out, or this could be get gross real quick. We did good. Okay, let's keep it rocking and rolling. Keep on trucking. Okay. Keep hitting them. We got to wiggle now. All right. Let's heal up. Good. That's not good. AoE. Then we're gonna lose our X-Wing. That's alright. Biggs is just there to be a punching bag. Okay, get him. Almost there. Just a little further. Oh. Gotcha. Let me put this on auto now. Game will take care of itself. All right. Just a matter of us getting to our pay now.
mm-hmm.
Wait, how did they get the payout? We had more ships. What the hell?
CG cheats.
Holy God. Well, that just happened. Hopefully we can still win this. No, we can't because he's just going to keep doing that shit. That's unbelievable. I cannot believe that just happened. He didn't have any ships. We got rid of his ships. How did he get the payout? That is such ass, man. Holy God. Well, that's the way to start the day. Let's do. I think I have a mod for mod pressure, so we'll do that real quick. Still just working. We will do Hondo today, as is tradition. Let's see. Oh, we have slice materials too. Let's do some slices on tray.
Slice.
But let's start with the mods we have in our inventory. Got a few here, so try adding tie burner and RI and call it in first. It's an easier win. Tie burner. I'm assuming he means tie defender. I don't think that was an APK hack. That was just a strange thing that was. All right, we'll enhance this one.
RNG at its worst.
Double digits, but I don't like this. Those are all flat stats. Sell that. I just don't have the room for something like that. I know it's double digit, but those stats were horrible. All right, let's see what this hits. Again, not good. Get out of here. Mod has to be spectacular now for me to keep it in my inventory. I just don't have the space. Even with, and I've got mods on a lot of characters. It's just, you just can't, it's got to be something spectacular now for me to do anything.
Yeah, I'm at the point where there's no speed. Just get the hell out of here.
Yeah. All right, let's see, which one do we want to do here? We got this one, that's a 16, that's an 11, that's already done. So let's do the 16, see if we can get some speed. That'd be nice. Get some speed hits here. Let's do it. Let's get a little speed slicing. Let's go, a little slicey poo. That hit offense. That's not what we wanted. All right. Game's trying to tell me something. All right, let's roll some energy here. See if we can just get a couple. That's all we needed. And we'll do another slash here, see if we can get some good stuff here going on here. Give me a slash, give me some speed. Okay, this is bullshit. I'm recalibrating. That's absolutely crap. Holy God, flat offense, you got to go. Calibrate, yes. I'd like to get speed if you wouldn't mind. No, it hit the same stats. That's just diarrhea. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Have to do this one. So yeah. Well, mod depression was very depressing. Yeah, I do like a little to cause myself pain and suffering there. Yeah. So let's see out everybody. We're here now. We'll go back into another fleet battle here in a second because I'd like to rematch there. That'd be pretty good. Dalton Miles Sato says hello there. Konnichiwa and hello there. Kashmir, Rock the Kashmir says, good afternoon. You can check out me and Kashmir's review of the latest Bad Batch episode on the channel. So please go check that out if you wouldn't mind. Every time you watch a video, especially if you're a premium member, it makes a big difference. And hit the thumbs up, all that crap. Wolfman says, happy up Ranger and Skewers. Happy up BCM. Hey, everybody's getting happy ups. What else? 73 says, sorry. So this is Thursday. Prairie Sun fire trucks with tacos. Sounds like a fun night all about now. Her. Yes, that'd be good. Cody, what's going on, buddy? He says, hello, Ranger. For the first time in a long time, I'll be able to watch the Heinze stream. I no longer have to work on Saturdays. Yay, Cody. Congrats, man. I'm glad to have you, dude. Come hang out. Ray Rock be coming in, be saying, good thirsty Thursday, Ranger, BCM, Carth, flashers of pickles, strokers of the Wookiee, and eaters of talk. Let's see here. Hawthorne says he's clear. No, we already read that. Yeah. Wolf, you mean the latest Bad Batch filler? Yeah, but it was actually some good. Last two episodes have been some good character development, and I mean, they didn't blow me away, but they weren't bad either. But it was some good. I mean, episode 3 and 4 were good character moments. I liked it, especially episode 3, man. I'm not going to say anything because that'll spoil stuff, but yeah, episode 3 was really dope. Hashtagger's joining in. He says, hi, hey all. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Cody retracted a message. I guess he didn't like that message.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, he says, and also, Ranger, why can't you be cool like BCM and me and have Hondo at Relic 7? Because the game doesn't like me. I mean, in the next 4 days, I'll have it done.
It's the Illuminati.
Yeah, they just, when I roll the 5,000 crystal pack, I get something I already have. You guys do. You get all kinds of fun, nice stuff. Not me. Not good. But by Sunday, I should have him done 7 stars, and then I'll rock him up to relics. So, yeah. Clayton says, did you win the GSC, or did your opponent just start attacking? No, they've attacked. They are not going to get past our defense. They give up. So, for Carth, we'll show it here. The defense did quite well. He tucked JML in the north and cleared it, but in the south he had some problems. And I think he knows mathematically he can, because he's already had 2 battles on here. We only dropped 2 battles in total. He's already dropped 2 here. He's dropped 2 here and have to do a 3rd one. Got past Ray, got past Malgus, and he got JML. I mean, he could clear for points, but he can't win now. Not with that. As efficient we were 2007, so I think he's kind of seen the writing on the wall. I don't blame him, man. I mean, Datacrons have given me consternation, so yeah. It says you're over 2,000. You can't beat that score even if you finish perfectly. Yeah, so so I don't blame him. I would do the same thing. We did the same thing on last Friday when I had that the monster over account that I was facing. It's like, okay, I can't win. I mean, there's no way. So, yeah. So I can't have a Relic 7 Hondo. Well, you can. You have one. I just can't get nice things. I have to, grind and scratch and claw and do all that. So my plan is take Hondo, get him high Relic before the new TB, and then we'll do Jabba to Relic 8, and then it's just getting all my dark side characters as humanly possible to Relic 7. I mean, we're going to do the Triumphant first, and then, get Candace up, and just get a bunch of those dark side characters up and running for the teams and stuff, so. My opponent did similar, says Carth. He says, just walked into the blender, yeah. Considering how easy Hondo is to start up, pulling him from the pack wasn't that exciting. It should be, because that means you're not having to do like I'm doing right now, which is Cantina Farm. The reason I can't take these characters to Relic is because I can't work on signal data. So
Yeah.
if you don't have to do that for a character, it just saves you some time to get some signal data. It says, I say Darth Rome specifically for gas on defense, forgot to use them. So that wasn't good. No, that's not a good move. Yeah, I don't think that's a good move, What else? 73. He had 14 holes on the south front, on the south wall. Yeah, happened. But it's just Datacrons, man. Oh, I got to change my defense here. Let me edit defense. We need to take this goddamn Datacron off that we needed last night. Luckily, we didn't need it, but yeah. This one right here. Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
The mistakes were very much made. So let's take that off. All right, can I not edit this until... unequip that, and then we'll put... really not using that one on defense. This is going to be my Inquisitor one, but we're not really using it at the moment, so let's equip that for that team. Seems kind of a waste. This one. Defense and offense. Yeah. We'll
Wow, Clayton. 14 holds on the front
Yeah.
south wall. That's ridiculous.
All right. Done. So now we have that Datacron available to use for the JMK versus... I do, but they're saved for other teams and they're on other things. We did a lot of those Tankcrons on defense there, Clayton, that you had me... We have some turn meter ones that we can use. We have one for the troopers and stuff. So I got to roll with more Datacrons, but I just need more materials and crons. So that's going to come through doing this next round of conquest and stuff. So, yeah. Yee.
Well, on the upside, at least next week is the off week and Conquest is back, so you've got time.
Yeah. Because I've got a buttload of crons. Like, I've been working diligently on them, but I mean, I'm not spending, like certain people. You can see I've got a bunch load here. This one's going to be the Inquisitor cron. I did want one for Grand Inquisitor, so we'll take that one up. So we'll do that, and then we'll start. My goal this round is we'll pick up extra ones and roll them to 3, but this to get these other ones to higher levels. Like this level 4, get it to 6, so we get the 6 stat. Like this is a tank defeat one, so stuff like that. So, but plenty of cash. It's just the other materials, and I ain't spending. So
That's fair.
I'm just not spending.
Mm-hmm.
And then the daily deal, don't need it, so I'm just waiting for them impulse detector deals. That's all I'm saving my crystals for. That's all I need right there, boy. I tell you, it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I need Electrium conductors like massively.
Yeah, I get one of those too. I get one that has the 30 of those, and then I have one that's got
I've
the
only had it
too.
once so far. I get the impulse detector like every day. I had 2 days rotate out where I got like 110 of the flawed signal data. And then I went back to impulse detectors.
Yeah.
So.
What can you do? So we'll take Hondo. See, today, tomorrow, Saturday. If we average the 25 we've been doing in 4 days, he'll be done. So, and I could even push that harder if I did the 200 refresh.
But you don't need to.
But I really don't need to. I just need the 3 100s.
We're not going to, unless you really want to have them live by the time the next TB mission comes around.
Which I
R6.
do. Yeah, which I do.
Which I mean, even then you have until next Tuesday or Wednesday to make that happen.
Yeah.
So
no big rush.
I got time.
I got some time. Cody says, "How are you guys getting the daily deals things? Still have not seen them. I don't know.
They're rolling them out.
It's rolling out slowly to everybody. So yeah.
Yeah, you just have to wait your turn for CG to grace you with the goodness that is the daily deals. They are slowly, I think they're going to try to implement it on the web store too.
Yeah.
But they're trying to figure out how to make that show up consistently. So
yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Hawthorne is 8 crons considered a buttload. I was already scraping crons from this set solely from grinding the treasure node. I mean, if you can get after the first round, if if you're free to play and you're not spending and you get like I did, like that many crons, and then you get another round of it from the second conquest, you're doing pretty well. Yeah, you're doing pretty well. Because by then you should have about easily, if you're farming the nodes like you should be, 13 to 15 of them, and that's enough for, you know, specific teams in case the other set drops,
Yeah.
right? That's
I
not
would say
that's
after
just for this set, not the other set that I have
yeah,
equipped right now too.
after two conquest, the average player, if you're farming everything free to play, should have roughly between 8 to 12, somewhere in there, level 9s. You can do that completely free to play. It does, I mean, you have to spend all your crystal refreshes going up through conquest, but
Yeah.
you can get there relatively free to play. I would say you're gonna have to probably average 6 refreshes in the store for a little while, but that's, or not the store, but the on the nodes to get there. But if not, I mean, you know, 5 to 6 is going to be more apropos. But for a lot of players, that's a lot of Datacrons because they don't have 40 teams to send into the into the blender. So at the relic levels, you know, like that's one thing that like 3s is kind of fun for Datacrons and that fun, and I use that word loosely because it's fun to have all the more teams to throw it under, but like when you get to back to 5s, you're just like, I have like 20 Datacrons I don't even touch because I only have like 20
So many
battles.
teams,
So,
yeah.
and I have about 15 to 20 in each set. So
Yeah.
I've
Hawthorne
got
says
8.
I'm not spending and scraping because I've hit the 30 cap. And that's all you need, brother. You got
Yeah.
30, man. I think you're all right. Cody
Yeah,
says,
I
well,
only have 8, and
yeah,
2
that's-
of them already in level 3. So
yeah. Cody says, well, I guess I'll take the 330 shards of Honda instead of the daily deals. Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not a bad
Mhm.
trade. I mean, eventually everybody will get it. I don't know what the rollout plan here is. Again, we haven't had communication about what this is and how they're rolling it out and who's receiving it and what's the plan. So
we
I don't
do
know.
have an update next week.
How do you know that?
Oh, because
Well, we
they
have
only loaded,
Sonic coming out, yeah, for sure. So
well, I know that because they only loaded 2 more galactic challenges. So they're only loading a week's worth of galactic challenges. So we'll have to have another update by next Wednesday. So
yeah,
I
Sonic
don't
will
know
come
what
free to
it'll
play then.
be.
So
Yeah, well, that's the last week of that she would be inside the window.
yeah,
So unless they want to be dicks and push it out further, which I don't know quite why they're pushing that out so far. You can't even buy. Maybe it's probably because of these packs they just put out yesterday.
it's because the holidays just passed.
Yeah, maybe
They got delayed.
they came out with their sauna pack for their week. Get you to see
Yeah.
if we can see if you'll get that. See if you'll get that. You'll wail on them because 60 shards is gonna get you that much closer.
yeah, they had the packs in there for the droids and everything else. I'm like, I ain't spending money on that, man.
No, but she's already in shipments. Like,
I don't really, yeah. I don't
why
know.
would you buy $25 pack for 30 shards when you can buy, you know, equivalent in the store for cheaper?
Why ask why? Good try.
Because they need
Like-
more money.
We need more money, buddy.
Apparently. Yeah, this this fight is so you know what's really sad is and this is very indicative of the fact that I know more is coming for the Empire fleet. Scythe on its own is not enough to carry the second Empire fleet against the Negotiator.
No.
You do not have the firepower to deal with it. And there's no one to eat the frontline hit. Scythe is just left open way too much.
Pretty much.
So I think there's some AI issues with the Scythe that needs to be addressed, but on top of that, I think the other issue is that they'll probably end up getting an actual dedicated tank. So we'll probably get the TIE Defender or something like that as a tank for the.
Probably. We'll have another galactic chase, the greatest event ever. Huzzah!
I
Yeah,
mean,
that would
we've
be
got
good.
all these Inquisitors that don't do nothing. Might as well make them all pilots, right?
Yep.
Wrong.
Double down on everything. Don't have your Inquisitors? Well, then I guess you don't have all these
And you can't have
kick-ass
nice
Empire
things.
fleets. Yeah. That'd be the thing. So we'll see what happens in the long term here, but
Yeah.
Short term.
Let's try to see if we can get hose. Even though we had 4 ships to 1, they got to their payout somehow, some even though.
Ranger, you're streaming. That usually happens.
I know, right? We did quite well on our GSC. That our opponent gave up. It did. So.
Yeah, I made one mistake, and that mistake cost me.
Did it? I don't know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. This is evened out so far. Let's just keep pummeling. No, that's not good. They get the dodges and we never do. I swear.
What you should do is just
Look at that.
practice your.
Oh, we'll still
Empire.
got a couple hours left to fight, so you know he's probably still finishing off his stream.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
that's
don't
true.
care about. I don't care if Wolf won. I was asking to see if Ram had won.
Yeah, I don't know how. You get any ram rage going on? Action going on there?
No, dude, no. When I'm in the pilot seat, it's pretty chill over there. It's a very calm GAC with me there. But I dipped out before Wolf. I think Wolf was just starting his GAC and I had to leave. So, which that sounds about right. Like 4 hours of streaming later, and we're just getting into the first wall of GAC.
All right. And the beating. Keep the beating going.
Guess I could just check his Discord. See if he said anything.
Not good. Dodge, 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 dodge. You can bring in wedge. Okay, cool. 98%. Good enough. Hello, Darth Lucas. Darth Lucas. All right. Won that. We'll do another round here soon. Make our climb, get our crystals. That's what we do here. Yeah, next week will be interesting because next week we've got TB and Conquest going on at the same time, but it'll be the nice little break. We don't have GAC going on, and thank God Threes is about to end. We're 5-2, so we've got a winning record. Again, we'll see where I end up after everything is said and done. But yeah. I typically end up 6-3. That's what I end up at. So, and it's just not enough to overcome the squishing.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, cause you'll have to get higher into it just to stay like positive. Cause like right now, when you always get squished right back to the limit,
Yeah.
you have to you'll need to climb like 300 points, which is like, 8-1 to stand a chance.
Yeah. So it's a rough life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. All right, so get your questions in. We're just chilling today, guys. I'm gonna go for about another hour here. We'll do our Hondo run, and then I'll upload the video. Oh, it's already uploaded. I just have to put it out. I'll schedule it for the Old Republic with the boys. You guys can watch that today, and then you guys will get me tomorrow night. Join me and Boss and everybody. I just hang out in Discord. If you're a Patreon, you can come jump in the Discord because it's the all VIP Discord when we're streaming, and you're more than welcome if you're a Patreon to come watch the stream live in Discord and hang out and offer insights and things of that nature. So one of the other benefits of being a Patreon. Jack Daniel says, "Yo, Ranger and RC crew. If they were going to add a Separatist GL, who would it be to go with Spider-Man? Oh, I don't know who they would add.
There's really not that many left.
No, there really isn't. I mean, Trench was one of the big pieces left now, so I don't know what or who they would add. I mean, it's unfortunate that Grievous.
Grievous should have been a GL.
Yeah, I mean that would have been the ideal character to pick, but they've already put him in the game, and he's already, his status is already locked in. So I don't know. I mean, I'm still on course to say that I still think we're getting a Rebel GL this year. It's going to be Leia. What version? I don't know. But for Separatists, I don't know. I don't know where they go and what route they would go for, a GL Separatist, because, the main Separatists were Dooku and Grievous and Trench and everything, but then none of them are GLs. So it's just going to be one of those teams like Imperial Troopers, they're Empire, but anyway, they're just not going to have a GL. And that's okay. I mean, I'm not,
I mean, really, to be fair, like Revan Reborn would be a GL. He'd have to be.
Oh, for sure. Or Dark
You
Revan,
say
whichever
that?
one they come out.
You say that, but they didn't make Malgus a GL, so I mean.
Well, he's a legendary
Yeah.
character, but I mean, Revan's on another level from Malgus. But we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of routes that they can go. We'll just have to play it by ear. We'll have to see what they do. I don't think, and now they could get a capital ship, the Separatists, with some more ships coming in. There's the Tri-Fighter and all kinds of stuff that they can bring in for.
Yeah, we need the fighters. More than a capital ship, we need the fighters.
So they could do that and have Trench have his ship, easily. Zori Bliss's, ship is going to come in this year. So we'll wait and see. We'll see how everything pans out, so that's all we can do right now.
I'm holding my breath for Babu Freak.
Hey!
Hold your breath a little harder.
Nope.
It's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see Babu Frick coming in, but we'll see. We've been wrong before.
All right, it's on tape, so that's my prediction. It's on tape. Babu Frick's coming in.
Babu Frick, okay. Hey.
He'll be the second seater for Zori's Y-wing.
No, he's just gonna be an ability.
Yeah.
Babu Frick's just gonna, his face is gonna be like the ability for the ship.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, you never know. You never know with who they're going to bring in, but there should be some stuff coming in here soon. We got a lot of shows and stuff coming out. They're going to start. We have Mando season 3. We have Bad Batch season 2. We've got Ahsoka coming in. So there's a lot of stuff that's coming that'll be introduced and stuff. So we'll wait and see. Darth Luke says we want Babu Frick. Well, yeah. I mean, some people do. I really like Babu Frick. Hey.
Babu Frick, he's one of my oldest friends.
So yesterday I got the cartridges for the the BAM suit that I will be wearing for the ACS and other events and stuff. And so the only thing I have left for the costume is the armor pieces themselves that attach to the flight suit and stuff that I've got. And then the what is it? The rifle and the pistol. Those are the only 3 items we're waiting on now. And then once all that's in, then I can do that. I did put, because you guys, being the skewers, just are never unrelenting. There's a new desk, because I don't have a desk, and a chair, so I can stream in the Beskar Mendo suit. That's on the Amazon wish list. You guys made me put that on. Their thing was really up my ass about that shit. All right, it's on there. Leave me alone. So, yeah. And once I got to get some suspenders, but once I do and stuff, I'm going to put the. Once I've worn the armor, I'll put it on the. I've got a mannequin for it. I got to get some suspenders because the mannequin's too small. It's just I've got to have some suspenders to hold the stuff up. But we'll get that. We'll get that done, and I'll display the armor and redo my background for you guys. The least I can do. Where's the list at? It is in the description. I can link it for you. Everybody always asks. It's in the description, the wish list, but you can see Ranger's wish list on there. But if you guys want to see it, I'll pull it up right now. And it's something that they had me start. The Skewers had started a long time ago. I just put stuff on there maybe I needed, or stuff like, just for fun to get me for like birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that. So I have a lot of Black Series figures on there. But yeah. So that's all on there. There's a link to the wish list for but it's in the description of the video. So get your questions in. Oh, good evening, Adohan. Adohan224 joins us. Hey, good evening, my friend. Glad to have you here. And then we're just chilling. We did well in GSC last night. We'll do our GSC tomorrow. I've done some climbing in arena. Been hitting some of them snipers that have been trying to climb up. I missed one, but I was handling the other two. So keep them off their payout, which was nice. I can't get all three. Just too many fights. Lionheart's especially good at avoiding me like the plague. He knows if he gets in my purview, I'll go get his ass. So yeah. Oh, Evo the Extraordinaire says, hello, everybody. Sure does smell like SWGOH in here. Like flowers. Glad to have you here, Evo. So yeah, we're chilling. There's nothing going on in the game, guys. So if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, you can put those in the chat. Again, give your greetings. Say hi. Man, hit the thumbs up. We got 40-some people watching us, only 8 likes. Come on, guys. Hit the thumbs up. It helps. The least thing you can do to help the channel is just hit the thumbs up. And if you like the content, subscribe. Good. It's a good thing. Yes, it's good.
And remember to click the bell notification to maintain updates.
That's right, BCM. That way you can get notified whenever we have any videos or content going live. And remember, next Tuesday, we're going to have the big Patreon push. I'm going to be streaming all day Tuesday. We'll do a ton of SWGOH on a Taco Tuesday. People with the rosters for patrons. And then we'll do Old Republic with the boys, and we'll see where everything leads us to. So it'll be a long day on Tuesday.
And if you want to take a step further, just comment and put a thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever in the comment section, because that comments help too.
Yeah, gets it in the YouTube algorithm.
It's all part of that algorithm.
It's how you get your views and stuff, and how you get paid. And we don't get paid that much in YouTube anyway. I mean, pennies. So
wait, you get paid?
Yeah, very little. Amount of hours I spent streaming and content and stuff. Yeah, we don't really make anything. Which is why I've been holding off switching to full-time Twitch, because a lot of you say YouTube's a better platform for you guys, but for streaming, we don't make anything.
Monetary income, which unfortunately that's how the world operates.
So yeah, the nature of the beast. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, just put them in there, man. This is what we're doing. So anything about JC, all that stuff. I got that boss. I took that Datacron off that one team, so we have it for the next fight.
That's good.
Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm like, yeah, we got that Datacron, and then I'm like, wait, is that on defense? It is. Oh no. Like, oh no.
Hey, Carth, you think I should be working on my bounty hunters right now, or just finishing the Rolo at R8 to try to be ready for CM, or to be ready for having Rolo R8 ready for operations?
I'm sorry, Carth is not available right now, but if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, he can get back to you at his earliest convenience.
Thanks, Ranger. Appreciate that.
I didn't know what else to say. He wasn't responding, dude. I would say you gotta. What isn't operations more important?
I know, but we already hit it 2 days.
I know, but having that extra one in case someone's not. I mean, that's what I did.
I know, but your Bo-Katan only had 1. Rolo's 2, and I think Carth has the other one. So you can just hit it in 2 days. That's what I'm just curious about.
I mean,
I'll wait for Carth's answer.
Yeah, he'll know more than I will. So I mean, they stay on target, but you know, what do I know? He's the mastermind behind our stars and TB and stuff. So yeah, are we still recruiting?
He's the one with he's the spreadsheet master.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. If you are, Okay, boss, what are we looking for in a new recruit for MC3, the mall MC family?
All right, hold up. Let me bring up the doc that I had to write. Okay, we are looking for 8.75 million plus 5 GLs, has Grand Inquisitor, and is working to get Reva mission ready. Willing
Okay.
to relic an obscure character. Working towards Java.
Okay. So
That's
there you
basically
go. If you're looking for a home and you meet those requirements, just message me and I'll get you in touch with Boss, or you can message Boss. He's in the Discord, or Carth, one of those guys, and then we'll get you squared away. So there you go.
A 4 out of the 5.
Yeah. Something along those lines, right? Be close.
I'll get my 600 daily.
Yeah. Need a little bit more than the 600 daily, unfortunately. But you're getting there, BCM. Your count's coming along nicely, bro.
Yeah, I should have JMK, which that'll put me at what, 4 GLs? 5? 4? Slacker, C, JML. Well, 4. And
Yeah.
Star Killer.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Pretty good right there, you know what I'm saying? That's some good stuff right there. You're that JMK squared away.
Yeah, I'll probably, I'll have to go for Profundity next.
Yeah, I think you need to go Profundity next. I was looking at your stuff. 565, can we attack you? Check my thing here. We can attack 565.
This is my last day of having my really weird payout schedule.
Oh, yeah, you tell me about that. That sounds harsh.
All right, attempt number 2, Carth. Should I be finishing bounty hunters for CMs, or do you want me to get R8 Rolo first?
Let me see. I believe the answer is I'm wildly impartial. But I think Rolo is literally the only character left for us to do all of Lethal's platoons in one day.
Okay, then I will.
But at the
work on that.
same time, it's the one, it's, so like, there's a thing with Lothal and with Castle, the platoons being maxed out for CMs doesn't really have an impact. It's more like Haven Medical Station where it's like they have turn meter out the gate, so. It's not a huge push. I think CMs overall would be more beneficial, but let me head over to planning real quick and see what our phase 4 looks like. Okay. Phase 4. So it is, yeah, Rolo's the only thing we're missing, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, which is, are you closer to putting a bounty hunter team together, or are you?
Yeah, I think I only need an R7 Bosk, and then I have a good enough R7 bounty hunter team.
Yeah, I'd rather have that. The completed CMs and for phase 2 and 3 are better for us than having that last platoon done, so.
Okay.
That's not a worry.
You worry, don't you worry. All right. Good. All right, we can't climb anymore today in fleet, so I got no more fleet battles. There's no events going on, so what's coming up? Bonus for droids, that's always fun. Then we got ground war, which will be nice. Get all that extra useless health mods that I never hit on. But it does give me more signal data and stuff, and that's not bad.
Yeah, I always hit that like at least 2 refreshes in the first 2 tiers just to kind of see what shakes loose.
I don't have any luck on those mods, so it's like, why bother?
Yeah, but I don't farm much else besides what's out of the mod store, so it's kind of like it helps fill in the gaps with all those health mods. Occasionally gets, for me, sometimes it's just the primaries I'm missing, right? Like I don't have enough like protection or health or crit damage or crit chance or whatever else I ended up needing. I just don't end up having enough.
Hey, it's all right. We make a deal. All right. Questions coming in, comments. As I said, you guys got me for about another 45 minutes. Still do a Hondo, then I'm going to get out of here. Got my stuff to do. Like, at the gym. That should be fun. I slept in today because I slept like ass. So usually I get up at 8:30 and I go straight to the gym. But today I was like, you know what? I'll do it after the stream because I didn't sleep with Poopy. So a little bit of sleep is keeping me sane. I don't feel like I died.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. All right. So keep your comments, questions coming in. We're just chilling. There's not much going on in the game right now. We're in between GAC matches. We'll do our GAC tomorrow night. 7 Eastern. Their bossy live wire.
Yep.
And then we'll go right into the Heinze stream, and then we'll rock and roll from there. So pretty straight to the point. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Right. I got nothing else. So, as I said, you guys have questions, anything about that? I mean, want us to look at something, help you out. Especially if you're a Patreon, you know the deal. If you're a Patreon, you can get a mini rounds free whenever you need it. So, yeah. Matty MC says, question, does Malak on a C team take away a Wampa solo? Yes. In threes? Yes.
Yep, that it does.
Hard counter.
This is the point it is used.
Yeah. If you see the C on D, Malak is going to be right there with them. If he's not, then that person, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately.
when Mallet gets to, his basic inflicts tenacity down, and then he'll just torture you, and then you're done.
You're pretty much hosed. So, not much you can do. Malak is a hard counter to Wampa Wampa. Because if he's not on the team, you can even take that thing on in 5s, because Wampa is going to go ham. But yeah, it's just certain characters and teams, if they're constructed correctly, will counter some of the stuff that you want to do. And old Malak is a hard charging counter to old Wampa. Want a Wampa Wampa? You ain't Wampa Wamping with that. So here you go.
Oh, if we do a GL Leia, they better use the opportunity to give me a Scout Trooper.
Oh yeah.
I want Commander Rex, to be honest.
I would be okay with it, but I don't know what he would do. Like,
No.
I just need to think. Like, granted, I honestly know outright that with if they do another GL, especially if it's going to be a Rebel GL, besides like doing like, you know, Princess Leia to R8 and Bausch and Rolo, like all these characters to R8 or whatever, for her other iterations, I can guarantee you they're going to send something similar to Jabba, where the whole team we're supposed to use is going to be Marquise.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Captain Han, I'm thinking Commander Rex, and
We already
General
have
Han.
Captain Han.
General Han, sir.
General Han.
General
Wrong
Han
Han.
Solo.
Wrong Han.
Yeah, General Han, General Lando, Captain Rex, or Commander Rex,
We can get General Calrissian.
General Calrissian.
And they heard about his move on the Battle of Tanaf, so I mean that's why he got promoted. Jack Daniels, I accidentally put Sid on defense. Would anyone else work with Niles and Treya versus Lord Schmader? Or do you need the heal immunity, right?
You need the heal immunity.
Yeah. Even then, that's still a tough fight if they have that crazy protection cron with health still. We almost had it last night again, boss, but it was an easy cleanup with the bounty hunters. But man, oh man, we were so close twice to getting that motherfucker. I was like, God damn it.
I like any other Sith put down heal immunity on their basic.
I don't think Chewie was a general, Ray Rock. Sorry.
No.
No, I would look at a lot of the characters from
Yeah, no saying General Han, another Chewie. Yeah, it makes sense, but Endor Chewie, I mean, Seems like that's a little scrape in the barrel
No,
there.
yeah, I think they're gonna give us like we're gonna get like Endor Leia and General Leia, and they'll do like something like JML.
And I
But
bet
that
you,
would
yeah,
also,
Jedi Knight Luke would be a part of that team too. Like you have the whole Return of the Jedi squad that you can put together.
I don't think they put Luke a part of the team. He
I
might be
bet
a
you.
part of the requirements.
Yeah, he didn't get a medal till the end.
Need no.
Jedi Knight Luke doesn't have the rebel tag, so he wouldn't be in the team.
fair.
Luke says, Luke, oh Luke, Carth, how long till you think your guild can do phase 2 all in one day? My guild is at 483 million, and it looked like we are going to need a significant GP
Wait,
increase
don't we
to
do phase 2 nearly in all one day? Except
No,
we don't.
do
No,
Geo,
we don't do
Felicia, and Brock in one day. So
No.
To do that, our guild is going to need to pull up its Excel sheet. Let's see. To do, let's back out on Zoom because I don't want to see that. Phase 2 to do Geonosis all in one day. We would need to be able to, so Geonosis has, you only have we only have 3 missions that we can access right now because we don't have enough people doing the Geo mission. And so, and there's only one of those grand missions that even has a 1 out of 2. So the other ones are 2 out of 2. We would need to get about an additional 160 million GP.
is that all?
So if we could do the fleet mission, if we could get 50
Yeah,
out of 50 on fleet, that'd give us another 25 million. We would need to do Geonosis perfectly, which means the calculator doesn't help for how Geonosis does missions, though. That's what I hate about, because Geonosis, you have 2 missions that are 1 out of 1s. So that's a 2 out of 2 essentially, and then you've got 2 more missions that are 1 out of 2s. So let's say if we could get all ground missions done perfectly, and the Geo and the Nexu mission done perfectly, we would still be. We would still, and then we would need, and then let's get another 12% here. So let's call that 19%. We would still be 71 million short. So we would have to definitely pick up the CM game across the entire map, substantially. We got a little bit more GP now. I have to go back through and update the sheet because we're up another 5 million. But that being beside the point, we would have to drastically improve our performance. We would have to go like flawless on every single fleet CM so that I can move GP out of the other 2 zones. But yeah, we would need to be roughly, I would say our guild would need to be probably about 525 to 550 million GP, just to be able to do that. And we would have to be damn near flawless on our CMs to make that happen.
Yeah.
So
It is what it is.
So it's just too much, and in one shot. A lot of possibilities, but it's just a lot of hill to climb. So I have low expectations on that front. You need to be in a much bigger guild.
Yeah, in a word, Mr. Bone, yuck. Yeah. But that's why, but even with the relics and I'm doing all these characters, it's not a lot of GP. So it's like, you got to go big groups of new characters and stuff to significantly increase your GP to do that. So yeah, it's a slow marathon that we're in. But I mean, if we're getting 36 stars, I'm okay with that for right now. We'll slowly build up our rosters and teams, and then we'll start attacking and move from that point on. We're doing all right. Our guild's doing okay in TV. We got 35, and that's because we had a boo-boo. Just missed the 1-star in Kashyyyk, which I'm pretty sure we'll get this time. So yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see. It's the profundities that are screwing us there. We need more,
Yeah.
and the profundity won't come back until after this TB. So it is going to be a thing that we're going to have to work on. But again, and this is the important part, is it really doesn't matter, because you cannot, in this, with how they have it currently set up, I mean, not like you cannot, the rewards don't change enough.
Yeah.
Like, it's just bragging rights. Like, between 35 and 36 stars, what changes? Maybe one Chirotech?
Oh,
Is that worth all the
stress.
hair pulling and stress that it comes with trying to wrangle 49 other people to do their shit? No,
Yes.
no, it's not.
No, it's not.
So we are hitting what our guild can comfortably hit, which will be 35 stars, which is fine. 34 to 36 should be our range for probably the next 4 months. Because we really can't, honest to God, can't make good progress in phase 5 planets until we can finish the platoons, which is going to be 90 relic 9s on the light side path, which, we've got, I think, a dozen or two we can fill out, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So we are not going to get anywhere near doing anything on that, the Karif asteroid place, whatever planet, for a long time. And that's fine. I don't care, because I saw what Ma at 40 stars was getting, and it was like, okay. Like, it's bragging rights. That's all it is. There's nothing substantially different in the reward tiers. I think you have to break, what is it, 50 or 45 stars to jump up in loot box quality.
Mm-hmm.
So, and no one's hitting that yet. The soft max right now is 42. So you're not hitting higher than that.
What else in 3? So what you're saying is Ranger needs to finally relic 9 his bearers. Sure, that's the answer.
I mean, I would rather have Ranger Relic 9 like useful shit for his account, and let the Krakens who have all the useful shit already reliced to then pick up the dumb things.
Yeah, I got some other things, projects to work on.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's going to come down to, especially as our guild grows and we swap out different players, it's going to be a thing where it's going to need to be CM completions are going to be a huge priority for us to push further. So
yeah, which through even phase 4, the light side, I'm not having problems with. I got to get my dark side characters to attempt the phase 4 battles. This is why I'm focusing so hard on the dark side characters. So
that is our biggest hang up, is that people do not have the dark side development, because light side Geo has been the crushing thing for so long that dark side stopped at R3 for most players.
Yeah,
which
is where I'm at right now.
Light side Geo is like, man, if you can get the R8s, these TMs get way better. So,
which is what I'll be working towards. I mean, at least Relic 7 on most of the dark side characters. But you know, get Hondo to Relic 7 and then get Jabba to Relic 8, so I can at least put him in the equation to platoon his ass.
And that's our other big hang up, is just the Jabbas. You need Jabba's on Jabba has a mission on every single planet in the middle path.
What else in 3 at 30 stars we should get at least enough to get a fully Relic 5 one character. At 40 Relic 7 the rewards are based on like 2019 level relics. You're not wrong. Luke says that's the same math that I worked on as well. Carth, thanks for another set of eyes. Yeah, it's a lot, man. A lot. It is what it is, man. What can men do against such reckless hate? I don't know.
I mean, and that's all I was doing for the guild, was just I was helping Maddie with. It's just we're just getting the entire layout put together so that it's on cruise control. Because honestly, until we can get 2 planets pushed a day every phase in the same lineup, we can't get far enough along. We need to be hitting multiple planets phase 4 on day 4 to then even look at getting beyond that into phase 5.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like right now it takes our entire guild's GP and decent amount of CMs for us to get 3 stars on both Haven and Kessel on day 6. So we don't even have the 100 million GP to spare to platoon everything in the light side planet for phase 5 and platoon everything to get the first star there. So I mean it's a lot of extra work. A lot of extra work for 1 star, and I'm not about that life. I couldn't care.
But
So.
he says at 35 stars, you get 1 geared laptop and reward. So that's 1 free Relic Knight every 10 months, which you didn't have to add to platoons. So pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's their whole plan. I mean, this whole thing is pushing the roster investment higher. The average player is going to need to have around 70 R9s to be competitive in TB. That's going to be a massive thing for accounts. So there's just, it's just what it is.
Hawthorne says, fun fact, Job is pretty bad for the Relic 8 phase when he and Bub are your only hut cartels at Relic 8. Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all that's needed.
You do need to invest a little bit into the hut cartel team, but I mean, the thing of it is, it's been nice is that you're doubling. CG has at least been double dipping a lot in these characters. So it's like, it's not like the world's worst thing to have these characters and teams up. Really what this is going to force people to do is across the board, their GL squads, they're going to have to invest them across the board. I mean,
That's
Jack Daniels.
That's where it's leading to. That's where it's leading to.
Yeah.
That's what that for the average player, I think there is something like, what is it? It's there's a dozen CMs in ground CMs in phase 6. So, you know, if you do them all in the same day, that's 12 times 5. That's 60 R9s just to complete the CMs in that phase.
And that's not counting
And
the 10 given
then-
for operations.
And yeah, and then the average player will need to give an additional 5 for operations. So now you're at 65, but then the 5 you have to give up, depending on what you have to give up, might ruin your squad. So you might have to get another go up from there. Yeah, exactly, JT knows. This is why the tail end of this TB is just so garbage.
It's ludicrous.
For right now, because nobody can achieve the standard that they've set. So which is fine. They want this. They don't want to future proof this like as badly as I did with Lightside Geo. Lightside Geo is massively future proof. I mean, it's going to take another 19 ships in game to have the GP depth required to get to 36 stars, let alone anything else. But that it also tells me over the next 2 years, they probably massively plan on loosening up the higher relic requirements to be more
Have to, man. We need so much help with relics and single data and stuff. It's ridiculous.
It's gonna be where they have to go. They're still, because everyone's gonna have to be a part of it. So it's not even just like I'm helping with platoons for my guild. It's like, no, now you have to have an R9 squad to compete. So
yeah. Bodie says we jumped from 30 to 34 stars, and we should get 36 stars to filling out 8 more platoons in the relegate phase in this next run. I suspect the next push will be teams and not garbage stuff platoons. No, that'll be pretty much what it'll be. Because at least I can see a big improvement for relicking some junk thanks to the platoon bonus GP.
oh yeah. I mean, and that was us. We went from 29 last one to 35 this one, and 36 just comes down to, can we get enough people to finish the Fennec mission and finish the profundity battles, and then from there it's fine. But I mean, yeah, and Rayrock's right. You know, at some point R10's coming. We know it's coming, because why start TB at R5 and then have 2 R9 phases if you don't plan on expanding the relic board, because then you're gonna have the last phase be just as difficult as the previous phase, besides requiring more GP. So
Yeah, but before they announce Relic 10, they've got to do something about Relic 7, 8, and 9, because it's the signal data is a big problem, and just the salvage is a big problem. And you know, getting characters to Relic is one thing, but when you have to go back and find the same bullshit to get salvage, you know, for all the pieces plus the signal data, it's a lot, and they haven't addressed it. You know, I mean, they've done for the left side pieces where it's a catch-22, because if you've got everything that you're working on and you can hit 1C and 1D and get all that extra salvage and some of those other nodes, sure. But when you have players that are still farming, you know, nodes for hard nodes and stuff like that, they can't do that. You know, so it's just one of those things where it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Sandfly, it's the biggest Sandfly. It says until Get 3 is actually valuable, then there's no reason to TV other than Riva. Yeah, for right now, that's all we're mainly concerned about is getting Riva.
I mean, the gear isn't awful, but again, that's why like I don't give a care really. Like once we hit 30, if we can hit 35 stars consistently to get that girded keypad, so that to help people kind of keep R9 mats somewhat coming in, just to help the guild from that perspective. The rest of it doesn't matter, because there's nothing changes. There's no difference in points, no difference to fight over. It just goes, okay, we're getting Riva shards. Yay, us. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be where a lot of your actual, like, day-to-day income is going to be driven from, is from doing your GACs and doing your squad arenas and stuff like that. So, or
Yeah.
fleet arena. Squad arena is kind of useless.
Yeah, that's just testing grounds is what I call it. Yeah, I mean the TB itself, the battles are fine. It's creative. I like them. They're fine. It's just the relic material. And as you said, so until they address that, then you know we're just plugging along, man. We don't. I mean, we don't have any aspirations in it, and it's not. No one's going crazy to go Relic 9 all their characters. They're just not, because what's the point? You know, because you need so many people to do it at the same time. You can do it, but I mean, you're just going to be sitting there waiting forever for everybody to get caught up. Even in high spending guilds, they're kind of looking at like, yeah, no.
Sandfly, honestly, what they're going to end up doing is they are going to end up adding a new character to TB every 6 months. I guarantee you.
Yep.
Guarantee you they will do that to keep the guilds keep playing it, and that's easy. It's literally just a longer format conquest. That's all this is. So that's all we're doing is changing and adding things to it. So what they'll do is that, you know, sometime next, you know, probably still in the same range, phase 3, phase 4 planet. They might, if they want to make it harder to get, they'll do a phase 4 planet, right? If they want to make it easier to get, maybe they'll do phase 2, phase 1, depending on the value of the character that they want to throw out there. But every 6 months, they'll probably add a new one. And then the other character will have like 3 months of like, hey, wrap this up. Or let's just say 6 months, you know, they have a year being on the table, and then they just yoink them out indefinitely. Or maybe they leave them there permanently. Who knows? You know,
Maybe they'll just add a new planet.
Well, they'll do that, but what I mean,
Yeah,
the mission, if they leave it the mission there permanently or not, they might just pull it out. They might just leave it there permanently. They might just put 2 teams in the same phase that require the same team to earn the character shards. Who the hell knows? But I mean, yeah, we don't know.
We're just cogs in the spinning wheel of the game.
Yep.
But yeah, the only thing I'm using Get 3 right now for Sandfly is Impulse Detectors. It's all about Relegate for me. So between the store and that, I'm just buying Impulse Detectors out the yin yang.
Yeah, but Sandfly, the whole reason why they wanted to why they put a max on that was to encourage people to spend.
Yes.
So I mean, it's just like, yeah, exactly. I mean, our guild will cap out on Get 3 every 3 TBs, roughly. So there's no reason to hoard it, besides maybe getting a little bit of a head start. You know, maybe the first 30 shards of a TB character they make us purchase with Get will come from that. But outside of those things, they're just trying to encourage you to spend it. Which is fine. I don't really care. I just don't like the fact that that the cap is so low that you can't hoard. But it's like people who are actually going to hoard this material aren't going to be the people who needed to spend it in the first place. So if it comes out, they come out with a character, whatever, we'll get the character when it comes out. It just means you can't have the character day one, which whatever. It'll be what it'll be. I'm so not bothered by that mentality, because everyone's in the same boat then, right? You can't have people that hoarded everything right away and to get the character day one, and people who did hoard it have an advantage. They can be a couple TBs ahead of everybody else, which is still a month or so ahead, month and a half. So if that's what they want to do, let them do it. Don't
Yeah.
care.
How are we looking on the Reva front? We should have more Reva shows this time around too. shouldn't
We were 27 last time.
we? Yeah, I'm 47 out of 330, so we had picked up 27 last round. So
Yeah. So I believe we've got we're doing better on that. We have 37 total Grand Inquisitors in the guild. Let me see where we are at on the relics. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people without him at relic 7. So my guess is that we should be around 32 this next go around. In theory.
you need to get rid of those Inquisitors and phase 3 platoons.
I mean, it's only one, right? It's only 5th brother
Yeah.
and maybe 7th sister. Yeah. It's gonna just one person's gonna sacrifice, but for right now, I mean, we're until there's a reason to push past it, we will always do Tatooine over 2 days.
Yeah.
So that's never gonna change for us. So
And we start the grind on Monday with it. Yay.
yeah, we'll do it again on Monday, and then we'll do it again the next week. We'll do it the week after that, the week again after that. I'm hoping by the time we get to like the end of February, everyone who has Inquisitors in the guild will be doing the mission. But we've got some dead weight to cycle out there just from that perspective. But we'll hopefully see Grand Inquisitor back sometime either in March or potentially April.
Yeah, because he came out, what,
'Cause
June? When was
End
the
of June,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So we've got a few more to get through, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just mildly infuriating that it just puts you behind because the character's not readily available. So players that are getting close can't be a part of it until the next time he's released. So I mean, at this junction, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
Well, we'll get through the TB and this week. There's no GAC next week. So we'll just be able just to focus on that. And you should be able to knock out most of your conquests before GAC kicks back in the week after. So you should be okay. It's usually after that next week. I mean, TB is just TB. That doesn't take that long. And then conquest, you just do in your own time. That'll be a chill week next week. And then I should be done with most of the conquests going into next week, and then TB will be done. So it'll just be mainly focusing on TW fights and GAC again. So yeah. Add-on question: with recent gear changes, is Get 2 and GAC currently better spent on gear 12 pieces than Kairos? As my 4-month farming plan units are already all gear 12. Shocking quickly.
I mean, the Get 2, I mean, probably because it's not getting in circulation any faster. It just depends on what your guild's doing.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting like C-Pit done reliably and the raids done reliably, and you're doing decently, posting decent scores in those events, it just comes down to how much Cairo do you really need.
Yeah.
Because I just farm Cairo all the time, and then when I get about a few hundred saved up, basically enough. Like I know Reva's Reva's a 400 Cairo character.
400 each or 400 total?
I hate that they don't call her Reva.
We call her Reva. We know the deal.
Full gear list. She requires 400 shock prods and 300 battle computers, so 700 total.
Oh, kill me now.
So I am base. She's probably gonna be my next character. Well, actually, I was really surprised. Zori Bliss did not have any Kairos until gear 11, going to gear 12, and I was like, oh,
Really?
well, that's cool. So she's only got like 150.
She only needed one? Really? Not like
Well,
two?
50 of each.
Wow, usually characters at least need like two Cairo like pieces.
Well, my guess is that she's designed to be kind of the same relative gearing up of the Resistance faction.
True.
Which most of them existed prior to Kairos, so my guess they try to keep it relatively obtainable. But yeah, I mean, like Reva's my next big push when she becomes available, and we might have a couple of characters between now and then. But I mean, like Kairos just is something that always has to be farmed. You need so much of it all the time, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
So she's surprisingly low on everything else. Only 350 Carbantes, but 700 Gyros.
Yeah.
Everything else is like you need 150 stun guns, 150 stun cuffs, and then everything else starts dropping below 100. That's a lot of Kairos.
That's a plethora of Kairos.
I barely have enough shock prods currently to take her.
All right, you guys got about 13 minutes before I go do my Hondo pull for the day, and then we'll call it for the day. Don't worry, you'll have more content coming out. I'll put the Old Republic with the boys today for you guys if you missed it on the Tuesday Twitch stream. So yeah. So if you have any final questions, comments, or anything like that, get those in now.
Must have missed it then.
Missed what?
Oh, Zori's easy earlier. Kairos. I thought they were less, but maybe I just so happened to have enough, or I wasn't paying attention to my stockpile. All right, actually, yeah, her level 9 gear requires the shock prod and battle computer. Gear 10 doesn't require it, but gear 11 does. So she's okay. Yeah, so she's
that sounds like a more modern character.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, you guys are right. Full gear list. She is 250 shock prods and 150 battle computers. Okay. So
it's 400.
It's 300 just to get her to gear 12, and then they had extra 100 to get her over to relics. So okay. Yeah, that's right.
Noel messaged me in Discord. He wants us to look at his roster or advice on a smuggler team. All right.
To not.
He says, going to relegate L3 and Kira, what team would you do with the relegate team? Well, let's see what you have.
No counter for C. No slacker. No GLs available.
So what can you run here? Kira, L3, relegate.
I don't know.
I mean, what does he try to do here? Is it just the mission that they want to do, or is it the full on like just a team they want to run?
Probably both, I would say. You know, he's got Hondo in there. But I mean, if you add Kira, Dash, I mean, L3, Vandor you want up. I don't know why your Vandor's not up and running. He's a nice
Yeah.
little piece to have there.
He's a required piece to have for a dash.
Well, all of them are required, except for I think. Well, no, because you leave the Wookiees for the TB.
He's
so
just for full on
R70.
defense. So if you go Kira, L3,
full-on
Vandor, Dash,
it-
who would be the
It
fifth?
should be. It's Dash lead, Kira, L3, Vandor, and then I would do Hondo.
Yeah,
Not Hondo, sorry. I would do Young Han.
yeah.
Yeah, Hondo's no good on defense. The AI is stupid.
His AI is stupid. He is decent on defense, but he's just so easy to like. He's just so easy to work around. Like, there's just not a lot of even with the Omicron, there's not a lot of stuff that he does exceptionally well. But
Another update coming later today.
it's probably please don't be a bug fix for
Oh, yeah.
Treya mid gack. Of course they would do this mid gack.
It says, how do you use Hondo? On offense, put him with pretty much what team did
Hopefully to fix the conquest
Yeah,
bug.
I use them under
Conquest.
dash.
you can use him under dash? But I saw what did Ram ran him under some stupid thing the other day, and it was just he ran him with Scythe and just had Scythe tanks and just so Hondo could get off, and once he did, it was over.
No, he ran Old Ben.
Old Ben lead, yeah. So
Yeah, well,
Old Ben for the
yeah.
dodge.
Old Ben, because it's not for the dodge. You get the turn meter on the dodge. So when you evade, you get turn meter. So and Hondo puts evasion or foresight up on his basic, so he gets
What does
tons
he mean
of turn
they
meter.
didn't code the new droids properly?
I have no counter for CSIS Interceptor. I hate this game.
Wampa.
Well, if they don't have Malik, but I mean SLKR destroys C.
Oh,
JMK will destroy C. Lord Vader will destroy C. Wampa, if they don't have Malik in there, will destroy C. I mean, C is one of those things where you barely see it on defense. You can. We've used Grievous before. Yeah, Rayrock just put it in there. GGB1B2. I mean, yeah, they'll take it out too. Especially get the target lock on there and they don't have Malik in there. I mean, yeah, there's some options.
Yeah,
So,
there are
we've used
options for
Grievous.
Hondo.
Yeah, we've used Grievous before. We've used Wampa before. But it depends on what they're running with C, right? But I mean, typically, if you've got SLKR and you just want to play it safe, SLKR will destroy C. I mean, easily.
Every time, yeah.
You know,
He'll do it on auto.
pretty gross.
He'll do it solo.
JMK will do it too. JMK will easily destroy C's.
maybe it's a bug fix to fix the Scythe TIE fighters at the start of the battle.
Could be.
That'd be
Can you-
nice because one TIE fighter not getting to go for a full turn is kind of obnoxious.
Well, I think there was one of the posts I made last week about fixing the AI targeting of the Scythe. For some reason that the Scythe is super high priority. Which, is okay, but also sucks because you can't do anything with the ship. Like it gets just melted. Like it's supposed to be the negotiator. That's what they designed the thing to do, and it can't. Oh, yeah, 11:15, there it is.
Oh,
Army
good.
Ranger wants to stay here for another 45 minutes.
No, I don't. No. I have to go get my workout in. Sorry. I got things to do.
Bum, ba-dum, bum,
All I know is one of the TIE fighters just doesn't take a turn until every ship in this game has taken at least one turn.
Yeah.
Null says your Beskar armor weighs 25 pounds. Other one that was up 3 flights of stairs, no elevator. Yeah, but I'm used to carrying way much more weight when I was in the military. I mean, this armor is going to be nothing for me, even if I had the everything on.
And it's
There's
spread out over your entire body. It's
Yeah.
not all like a
Yeah,
backpack.
it was the same when I was in the military. We had the Kevlar and everything. I mean, I had at least just gear, not including my ruck, 80 pounds of gear, with weapons and ammo and everything like that. So once that's all put together, that suit's going to be nothing for me.
Rayrock, I don't think anybody knows. I don't think anybody knows what the summons TIE fighter stats are based on.
First Order is a farce. I don't think so,
eh.
Interceptor. First Order is a hard, nasty counter. Well, just SLKR. We use him all the time on all kinds of counters and stuff. He is absolutely devastating. I mean, we've used him on just about everything you can name. The only thing we haven't used him against is JMK and JML, right? Because those two are hard counters to him. But like he can go in and he can kick the shit out of a Ray. He can kick the shit out of a C. He can definitely kick the shit out of a Java. So he's First Order is legit. Oh, you're out. All right, well, Intercept. Have a good day, brother. Matt MC question: Cowboys or 49ers? Well, I'm going to go for Cowboys, but I mean, I have really expectations against that team.
The Ray Rock, the TIE fighters from that are summoned by the Scythe seem to be predetermined. They don't seem to be based off of anyone's particular relic levels. Because if that were true,
They should
my
be a lot
relic-
tankier.
they should be a lot tankier. They should be a lot faster. They should be
Yep.
outrun with how because I have R8 5th and R8 Grand Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, yeah.
And the Zetas and the Amis and everything, all 6E, those TIE fighters, if they were based off of Scythe, they should be faster than the Outrider, even at R9. So, and they're not, so.
All right. Final call for questions and or comments because I'm getting ready to do my Honda pool, see what we get today, and then I'm out. So make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, get your questions in. You got a couple minutes left. What are the Vulture Droids stat based on? Would it be similar? I think it's based
Vulture
off the
Droid
capital ship,
stats
right?
based off the capital ship, but it wouldn't be. It could be similar if they coded it the same,
Yeah.
but we don't know how they coded it.
No.
And it wouldn't be similar if it would be based off the Executrix, because the Vulture Droids are from the Malevolence's kit, while the TIE Fighters are from the Scythes.
Well, no, I was talking more about 5v5, just in general, right? And 3v3, no. Grievous B1, B2 versus a C. You might take out the ads, but you ain't going to beat that. You need the full roster, but, I try to think of terms of 5v5 than 3v3 because I hate 3v3. But I'm not going to take Grievous in against the C with only 2 droids. I mean, you need the full complement. And we've done it before on the show, or I've done it when, like, you want to try Grievous? Yeah, let's try Grievous and just kick the shit out of it. But then people got smart and they put Malik on that team if it's on defense, and then that's just not going to work. But it can work. So, how excited are we about Trench?
Man.
I mean, I think he would have been a really cool marquee character. I don't think he should have been common.
Yeah, he's a conquest character. His kit's good. He's solid. Good character. Really good character. They did a good job on his kit, but it's not something that I'm just gonna go ham over. I mean, my priorities are other things
It's
and
a
stuff.
TW Omicron.
Yeah.
I mean, that already puts it down a couple pegs.
Yeah, like the previous thing I'm still thinking about, SLKR versus C, I don't care if they have Malik or not, is going to destroy that piece. I mean, C is going to get hammered by SLKR. You're just begging for a beating. Especially if you go in there with Watt or you go with like the Night Sister combination. I mean, if you've got his Datacron too, that just makes it an even easier fight. But yeah, SLKR is a hell of a good GL. But all the GLs, and one thing they have gotten right is the balance that certain GLs are just really strong against certain GLs and weaker against others, right? So they're trying to keep that balance up there. Then you have Datacrons to completely throw that out the window, so you have to think about it. But just on, without Datacrons, you look at what can take on what. Then you look at the Datacrons. Yeah, we know. Ray Rock, good looking out. Oh, it's now time to go get our Hondo shards. Let me just verify
go get 'em.
here. Oh snap! It's that time of the day where Ranger tries to get some Hondo shards. Let's do it, baby. Our crystals here. What we save them for? Sure, we got that Crantina energy. It's right. It's Hondo time. Let's go. Hey, let's see what kind of day we're going to have. Is it going to be good or bad? Yesterday's start was okay, but we need big hits here. So let's go. Here we go. All right, first one's a 9. Hey, that's not bad. Let's see what the next pull is, though. 3. There it is. There's the equaling out. 9. Hey, 821. Okay, hey, so far.
Not bad.
And then finally finishing off with 1. All right. Wah, 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 wah. So it wasn't a good day. We had 2 nice pulls and 2 shitty pulls. That sucks, but. All right. Well. Gotta do a squad arena. Then we call it a day. Should I just put this? Go in, attack, and get out of here. I don't really need to be in the top 10 squad arena. We'd have a lot of fun with Jabba, though. Everyone has their JMKs on defense. I'm like, sure, I'll just use Jabba. Good luck with that. And our dailies are done. Get it. Way to go. Oh, Tomlo, you're arriving just as we're getting ready to close shop, unfortunately, buddy. That's okay. You can go back
As
and
is
watch the
tradition.
stream. Yeah, you can come back and watch the stream. It's all good.
Ooh, 25 crystals.
That one's bad. Hey, I'll take it. Anytime I get a big hit of crystals on that, I'm like, hey, that's winning. So, with that, look out for the video today. I'll probably launch at 4 or 5 o'clock today. Star Wars: The Old Republic with the boys and stuff. So yeah, did you get your web store energy? Maybe you pull some more Cantina. Yeah, no, I did. That's fine. But I mean, we're now what on him? We are 24 out of 100. So I'm just 1 below where I need to be at. Need to average about 25. But yeah, if I need to, I'll pull a couple 200s.
What's up, Tumblr?
Make that happen. So yeah, Hawthorne, we'll get that squared away. So all right, with that, I got things to do. I got videos to upload and other things to get squared away. Hondo's slowly coming along. We'll do a pull tomorrow. We'll put on get my pulls on Saturday and Sunday. He'll be 7 stars. Sunday I should be able to take him not only to 7 stars, but I'll put the relics and stuff on him squared away. Then we'll have to start farming signal data again, which will be super pooper. So we'll get that done, get him up in relics for the next TV, and then for Jabba to relic 8, he'll be the priority, and then start taking all our dark side characters to relic 7. That's the big priority for me right now. We're still farming the other ones. Sana's not farmable yet, but I'm doing BT, Sortie, 000. You know, I can go pull Sortie right now. Let's see how many Sortie shards we get. Let's see. Usually I get 0 or 1. See if it's gonna be different. Oh, we got 2. Shit. Well, miracles happen. So with that, everyone have a great rest of your day. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that crap as you get out of here. So if you need me for anything, you hit me up in Discord. If not, I'll see you tomorrow.